Krista from the Oosterhout Free Library, and it's back to school time. So you probably might have a few new school supplies. I don't know about you, but I like to get new school supplies. I might have a cute pair of scissors, or maybe a new notebook, or some colored pens, fancy pencils, or even regular old number 2 pencil. But what happens to those school supplies that maybe aren't quite as sharp anymore, or they lost their eraser? You know, those forgotten school supplies. I have a story to share with you today about those useful but forgotten school supplies, and I'll show you some cool science tricks that you can do with them. Did you know that you can break a pencil without even touching it? Well, let's get started with this story first. Let's begin.
Pencil, A Story with a Point by Anne Ingalls and Dean Griffiths, published by Pajama Press. Pencil and Jackson were best friends. They went everywhere together. They scribbled and sketched. They played mustache, airplane, and parade. They had loads of fun until Tablet moved in. Jackson was captivated. "Can you make movies?" Tablet asked Pencil. "Can you draw in color?" "Can you message Grandma in South Dakota, Pencil had been number 1, and now he felt like number 2. One day, when Jackson was playing with Tablet, he dropped Pencil on the floor. Bernie picked him up and nearly chewed him to bits. Pencil was covered with teeth marks and drool, and then it happened, the final disgrace. Jackson tossed Pencil into the junk drawer. It looked like Pencil would live out his life in a jumble of junk. Lost and forgotten, everything in that drawer was blunt or broken. Pencil couldn't see any point in going on. "Move over," snipped Scissors. "You don't measure up," said a ruler. Pencil nearly lost his grip. Every time someone opened the drawer, Pencil pushed his way up to the top, hoping he'd be chosen, and then one day it happened. Jasmine opened the drawer. "Oh, I wonder if there's a rubber band in there. Hey, I could use that old pencil." Pencil was free at last. Pencil traveled everywhere on Jasmine's head. Once in a while, Pencil and Jasmine sat with Tablet. "Tablet, can't we just get along?" asked Pencil. "Get lost, you're not my type," said Tablet. And the very next day, smash! Bernie knocked Tablet on the floor. A tear rolled down Jackson's cheek. No more videos, no more games, no more movies. Pencil was stumped. What can I do? He went back to the junk drawer for help. He tried on pencil toppers with fuzzy hair, with glitz, with springs, and googly eyes. Nothing worked. A pencil with an eraser on each end is just pointless. But Pencil was sharp. Pencil showed Jackson all the other cool things he could do. He could be a bookmark. He could be a back scratcher. He could be a tent pole for a really small tent. But none of this worked either. Then Pencil had a new idea. He went back to the junk drawer to see if sticky notes would help. Pencil sketched his idea. "He'll get a real charge out of that," said Battery. Before long, everyone pitched in. "I'd be delighted," said Flashlight. Pencil and his friends began to create a fancy flip book. "Happy to hold things together," said Paperclip and Tape. Jackson picked up pencil and began to draw. "You're a cut above the rest," said Scissors. "Our friendship is permanent," said Marker. "What would I do without all of you?" asked Pencil. "We stick together," said Glue. "I'll be drawing on your friendship," said Pencil. "And after all, that really is the point."
So Pencil and the other forgotten supplies used their creativity to make a cool flip book. And maybe you made one before, but they're pretty simple. All you need is a sheet of paper that you fold in half again, and then half one more time. Unfold it. You can cut on the lines that you see right here, cut on the lines, and then fasten it together, and you'll have your very own flip book. But there's some other cool science, almost like magic tricks that you can do with pencils and other school supplies that you might have in your house. Like, did you know that you could bend a pencil without even touching it? That's true. Well, let's get started on that activity, and you're going to need a glass and some water, and of course, a pencil. So you're going to take your glass of water, or I have a jar of water here, and your pencil, and you're going to stick it in the glass or jar of water, and then take a step back and look to see if you see that illusion that the pencil is broken. Try that out now. Did you try it? Did it look like it bent or broke? That's because of a little science called refraction. Light travels through the air, and then we see things when it gets reflected off of it. But now we're looking through not just air, but through the medium or material of water and glass. So when you look at it, the light travels through it, but it refracts or bends at a different speed or rate. So to our eye, the pencil looks broken. And this cool thing about that, with that science, is that that's how scientists discovered how we can use eyeglasses and other lenses by studying that refraction or bending of light. Pretty cool. But I have another science activity for you to do right now. For the next activity, you're going to need a Ziploc bag filled a little bit halfway or a little bit more full of water. And you want to make sure there's not too much extra air in there. And a very sharpened pencil. And so I'm going to ask you a question first. What do you think would happen if I stuck this pencil through the bag? Do you think the water would gush out? Well, let's try it and find out. Oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Ooh, it's dry. You should try it out yourself. What do you think is going to happen if you added more pencils to it? That's something you could try at home. Although it might seem like a magic trick, it's actually science. This bag is made out of plastic, which is a polymer, and the material, once it gets poked at, it can stretch enough to form a seal around the pencil. But take those pencils away, and you know what will happen. If you try this at home, make sure that you're over a sink or some container that can catch the water. But don't go yet. I have one more activity to show you. So you may have a pack of brand new pencils, and you're thinking, well, what kind of exciting things can I do with those? Well, I have a challenge for you. Try creating a structure with them. Can you get it to be 2 inches tall, 3 inches tall? You try, the sky's the limit. Have fun using your imagination. See you next time. Bye.